Hello and welcome to another review. This time we are looking at the Bug Butcher by Awfully Nice Studios, developed and published by them. And this game is basically a game called Super Pang, or I remember it as a Pang from Amiga times. It's just kind of classic arcade shooter game where you shoot balls or blobs or bugs in this case that are just kind of jumping around, and you progress through the increasingly more difficult levels. So let's jump into the game. Actually, let me show you the settings of the game, which I'm a bit disappointed on. I mean, it's made for PC now, but it's very much showing some not so good things. So this is the settings, which is basically controls and nothing else. You have reset and everything else. There's no sound volume other than here. There's no resolution or anything you can change. And you can also very much see that the UI is designed for a controller in mind. So you can disable music, enable music. You can change the volume. You can go into the credits here, and that's all the settings you have. Of course, there's Facebook and Twitter integration, and there's languages in here, so quite a good selection of languages. Surprised there's no... no, it's nothing. So yeah, pretty damn good selection of languages for a simple game like this. So let's jump into the Bug Butcher. And you have a few different modes to play the game. Panic mode, which is just timed levels. You can play as long as you can. Co-op mode for that. There's a Panic again, and then arcade missions, which is like the campaign of the game. It's about 30 missions long, and I was kind of hoping for it to be a bit longer, a bit more varied. And in the trailer for the game on Steam page, they say epic bosses or something like that, and I think that's a bit misleading because I don't think there was actually really like bosses in the game at all. Maybe the last level, but it's still not like a... When you say epic boss, my mind immediately conjures this massive creature that you have to defeat and different mechanisms from other normal enemies. Nope, it's just a more difficult level with a couple of the more stronger enemies there, which you might call bosses, but I wouldn't call them epic bosses that you fight against. Then let's jump into the arcade mode and see how the game is. So here's me, triple the health, perks none, and progress summary, and how much stars I've done on the levels. And down here is difficulty, achievements. You can see what I've done and what I'm missing probably as well. Machine gun lover. And then you have a upgrade system here. So you earn gold or coins or whatever these are as you play through the game. And you can upgrade your weapons here. So laser beams. I think the machine gun is your base weapon. Then you have a laser, rocket launcher, Gatling, and lightning gun. All are actually pretty fun things to use. And then you have power-ups. So speed injection makes you invincible and runs for a couple seconds. Really good. Freeze grenades, freezes everyone on the screen. Homing missiles, explains itself. And then you have some perks here. So sweet properties. Speed upgrade, really good. Shield. You can take one hit before losing your combo or losing life, which is nice as well. And then there's a combo meter, so you can keep your combo going better. Let's buy that one. I can actually upgrade. Yes. Let's get the speed as well. So now we should have a speed perk. Do you actually not get the other one? You can only choose one of them. I'm gonna go with the combo. And that's all my money from the previous run. I played through the game on medium, I think it was. And we'll go again with the medium. You can see the control-oriented layout really here. Y for home, B for back, X for play, and then the triggers for these. So yeah, it's very much oriented for controller. Sadly, my controller is broken at the moment, so I'm playing this on keyboard and mouse, and it works just fine that way. So here's a tutorial. Let's start from that. so I might not actually remember everything. And we'll go. And then there's the awfully nice studio. They did a graphically amazing for this game. I mean, the concept of the game is fairly simple, but they really did good work. How the game looks and everything. So here's my bug butcher. Control to dash. Okay. Yes, I'm pressing control. Oh. There. The other control. Mr. Butcher, so glad you made it. It's an anarchy in there. We desperately need your help. Anarchy sounds like my kind of party. These are no ordinary bugs. They attack from the skies and are ruthlessly quick. We need to know if you can handle this type of adversary before we let you in. And how do you propose we do that? You going to be my target practice? No, but unfortunately our entire security team has fallen victim to an untimely retirement this afternoon. So instead I'm just going to throw some of these leftover coffee cups in the air to test your skill with the gun. Take a step back and shoot 5 cups out from the sky. So you just use shift on keyboard shoot, and you can only shoot up, as this is the part of the concept of the Pang game. Sweet test, Chief. No wonder that you guys are all dying. I take offense to that command. Remember, holding down the fire button shoots your weapon automatically when things get too hectic. One more thing, I need to make sure your power-ups are working. You won't last 10 minutes without them. Listen, buddy, you don't know me. So spacebar to use power-ups. So we need to fill up the meter there in the corner. And then speed up with the invisibility and speed up. Oh nice, you have a speed injection for increased running speed, temporary invisibility and faster firing rate. I look forward to seeing the rest of your gadgets. I'm sure you are, pal. Everyone wants to see my gadgets. Alright, I hope the rumors about you are true or we are all dead. Follow me inside. Lovely. A guided tour and reliability. And you actually have to take care of him every now and then on different levels. So here we go, level 1. And the real game starts. So here's the situation. Once I open the hatches, bugs will start pouring in. This will trigger an automatic decontamination countdown. If the countdown reaches 0, all our precious research and you will be destroyed. Well, isn't that peachy? I can override it, but the room can't have any traces of live alien DNA. Yeah, kill everything before time runs out. Got it. And then there's different goals for that. And let's get going. Double damage upgrade for me. So these are some of the basic enemies, and they just do that. They plop around, and you have to shoot them. In original Pang, they were basically just balls that did this. In this, they're bugs, and they usually split when you shoot them. They do a few other things as well. The basic ones just plop around like this. And this is pretty much the whole game in here. Let's freeze them. Everything. There we go. Level clear. And you get different bonuses. All the stars. New high score. Nice. And let's go. Combos your friends. And keeping the combo and not getting hit is really one of the goals of the game. You will also really kind of do need it. Well, firstly not to die, and secondly to actually clear out some of the harder levels. And you can see the combo meter on the middle there. Homing missile. Oh no, this is this gun. Bullet storm. Oh no! That was a lightning gun, I think, and I didn't get it. This is a... I don't remember the name of this gun. This gun, when you shoot it, it arcs to other enemies. Which would be really good if there was a lot of them at the same time. In some levels it's really fun to use when it just kills a massive group of enemies in one go. Yeah, 60x combo, not happening. I did X spiders. I'm not gonna read these. Let's just get through a couple of more levels. Show you some of the more complex enemies. So like music, aesthetics and everything is really nice with this game. And it is nice in its simplicity. So these are the spiders that try to kill that guy. And you have to shoot them before they drag it up the ceiling and eat the dude. Poor guy. On some later levels there's multiples of them. I mean those guys you need to take care of. Breach there. But very easy with that. Is that lightning gun? Laser beam. Oh, nice. Final wave. As you play this game, you really get into the groove of shooting these aliens and keeping your combo up. Getting that 6 second timer on that would be nice. I actually hit there, which is not nice. Lost my combo. Damn, not 4,000, but I got the combo. A new high score. And you can see I'm going through the levels fairly quick, especially these early levels. And there's only 30 missions on this. And so, unless you are really one of those guys who likes to work for a high score, you run out of content in this game really quickly. Like, I just wanted to see new enemies and new levels. I'm not really a high score player or achievement collector in any game at all. So for me the game didn't have that much content, although I did have pretty much fun time playing through the game. How much it took to clear those levels? Was it a couple hours? And the game is very decently priced on Steam, so I think it's definitely worth the money. If you like this kind of games, it's kind of fun, mindless fun. Fun, mindless fun, yes, exactly. For a bit. But if there actually was more levels without enough enemy variation, you would probably get really bored really quickly. So just doing the same motions from level to level. And one thing, like I said earlier, is that I really miss the kind of advertised epic bosses. I expected that to be like some super bugs I would have to deal with on some levels with different mechanics, and not just bouncing ones that shoot bullets in different ways. But that didn't actually exist in the game, which I'm sad about. I kind of think they dropped the ball on that. They should have really done that. Have like more these super mega big bugs that you have to shoot. I think we'll see a couple more levels, and we'll see one of the bigger ones, which are probably the ones that they meant boss. This can get really hectic later on when you have all these things jumping around. shooting bullets, especially when there are some environmental dangers in the later levels, like there's lava and kind of moving platforms and things like that. Definitely make your life a little harder. I'm gonna die on this level at this rate. Double damage laser is such an awesome thing. Destroys everything. Come on, loot piñatas. There we go. Did I get the 50 combo? Yes, not the 10,000 though. I did get keyed a couple times, which would have helped a lot if I did not. Are we going to the elevator now? Yes, there we go. There's a few spots of the game where the difficulty really spikes up quickly, and this is one of those points. The elevator, when I first got here, really wrecked me for some reason. And I think we see one of the bigger bugs now. Not yet. There are some of the environmental dangers I was talking about, like this flame coming from the side, which you need to avoid. Oh, there it is. One of these. And these are probably what they call those epic boss bugs. It's not that bad. And there's a few different variations of those bigger ones. Some that actually take a little kill. And they spawn more bugs as they go as well. Finally, you guys want the bigger ones? These orange shooting ones. Pretty good combo going on. It's not good deep. There we go. Double clear. One of the next levels. And this kind of splits off areas every now and then. And we have new green ones that can go flying around. And you can see what the walls now do when these come in. It's kind of splitting them and prevents you from getting there immediately, which makes it harder to hold the combo. And sometimes just kind of know where the enemies are gonna go as well. Ow. He doesn't care, he just jumps on me like a champion. I do have the upgraded weapon, like we upgraded my basic machine gun to max level, and it actually does make killing these a lot easier than my first playthrough. It makes a huge difference getting those combos. So if you're aiming for the high score, you probably need all the nice upgrades. Oh, it's a great level for this gun. Just blows up the whole thing. Oh, look at these. There goes your whole wave. One shot. There's a laser beam combo with that. Lost my combo at the end there. So there we go. Let's exit from this. I think we've shown let's go deeper. As you can see, there's in total of 30 levels here. There's a machine room, greenhouse. So the tutorial, the first room we're in greenhouse. then the elevators in the middle, robotics bay, steelworks, and observatory, and they have all their different things that cause issues. Let's jump here. My best is pretty bad on this level. Let's see what this level has for us. Show some of the late game bugs as well for you guys. I love the music of this level. It's really good. Sound design, okay, very well done. So bad last time on this level. I know now. Yes. It's really the upgraded gun that makes the level for me this time. There we go. Well, I did definitely break my previous score. So anyways, there we go. A bit harder level, but still same bouncing enemies and all that. So let's not retry. Let's actually see another level. See like Steelworks, the last level. If there's some nice monster in this level. Oh, that's the elevator. Not this. Let's go out of this. And there. Let's try this one. We don't wanna use the elevator, we want this level. So in the Steelworks here, there are these platforms you have to destroy, they respawn after a while, and in the middle you have this thing that crushes you and the bugs. Wasted. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, there's one of those nastier ones. We're gonna die on this one. There we go. Okay, that's enough Bug Butcher for now. So, that's my review of the Bug Butcher. It's kind of short, it's kind of fun, but not really my type of game. Usually. If you can get it cheaper on sale or something, it's not too expensive by default on Steam, definitely either. And if you like kind of score attack, classic arcade shooters, if you like the Super Pang in your childhood, I would recommend at least giving a small spin in this game. But yeah, it's what it is. It's definitely geared for a controller, so keep that in mind. It runs just fine on keyboard, but I would probably enjoy this more on a controller as well. So if you have a controller, you'll probably get at least a tiny bit more out of this game. But anyways, thanks for watching this review of the Bug Butchering. And take a look at the other curator group reviews on Steam. Also on the YouTube there's reviews, let's plays, guides and all kinds of videos, gaming related things. And also I live stream every day on twitch.tv/Belanar from 6 PM GMT +2, about 8 hours every day, and maybe a bit more. Not games like this usually, it's more a builder strategy management game oriented, but every now and then some other games as well. But anyways, thank you for watching again, I'll see you guys next time.